Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5.
Let's go. Break. Double.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Finds his man. It's Powell. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Caught behind the line. It's Powell. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Stockton. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The receiver grabs it. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Now they call a run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. A horrible field position to start the drive, but they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. He'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Scarlet Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Murray. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Nice grab. It's Powell. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to scramble. Looking right, this one caught and tackled there by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Now they get the 1st down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Powell. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
He's going to take off. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
And the Yellow Jackets looking to keep this drive moving.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Looks left and finds his target there. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Powering through the defender. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. PAT puts them in front by 7. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the Scarlet Knights hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw it. Oh, with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's a pass to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a 1st down interception, but it falls incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, and then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. The Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly. A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
7th play of the drive coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Hey, they hit this for the 1st down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Bringing the pressure. Took contact on the throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Grab behind the line. It's smooth. Touchdown, Rutgers. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stockton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs today. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Looking to throw here. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. And the Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Trying to find room. It's Haynes. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Yellow Jackets looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He keeps it. QB draw. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Over the middle, it's Allen. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Scarlet Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He could go. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down. We're going to throw the football. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Looking to throw it on first down. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions.
He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
49, Rutgers, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. Oh, he almost had another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's hit just before the throw.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Great job here by the linebacker, taking advantage of that pressure by his own defense. They got to that quarterback. In fact, he was hit as he was releasing the ball. Ball's in the air, and the linebacker recognizes he'll be able to make that play and takes it to the house for the touchdown.
14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Rutgers offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. The pass rush closing in. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they sal. For opportunities like this, some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Play action here on first down. He's looking deep here. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This passing game is on fire today.
Great play design by the offensive coordinator. He's such a tough matchup down here. The tight end has size. He has instincts. He gets his head turned around, goes up, and catches the ball. Great play call and great execution.
14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Scarlet Knights come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Receivers are bunched together. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a deep completion. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard mark. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. He lets it go on the move. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one,
looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
And he knocks through the PAT. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Flanagan. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the same runner's got it again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Reeves. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. And this one is caught. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. The back in motion now. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Rutgers, 14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. That fumble, the last possession, set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Receiver in motion now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Using his legs here. Enough for the first, but still going. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 20. Past the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
On the move now. And he's got it for the two-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. The Scarlet Knights come up to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Here we go.
Grab behind the line. It's Murray.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield in the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
They'll try a pass here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And the Scarlet Knights with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And now the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down, and right now late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. He finds some space. He's in the clear. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Well, how about that, Chris? 4th down and 1. You're expecting carnage. at the line of scrimmage with a bunch of bodies, and instead, this back's able to bust through there and pick up huge yards.
And the freshman brings him down quickly. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. The Scarlet Knights line up with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.